When you see me next, I got family in. Gotta pay my bills, and my patience thin. I need all my friends. I don't play that shit. Better pay me, bitch. No, I'm taking it. I ain't had time to waste. Ain't a hold up sway. My price went up. My price went up. I need. My price went up. I'ma need. Yeah, I'ma need 25, 35, 45. I'ma need 45, 55, 65. I'ma need 85, maybe not double that, kind of back.
What up, Retro? What up, what up? The sentient TV. Definitely not wax.
They have been harder. I've been too long on my own. Every is a private world where they can be out. No, are you calling me? Are you trying to get through? Are you reaching out for me? I'm reaching out for you. I'm just so fucking depressed. I just can't seem to get out of slump. But I need something to pull me out of dump. I took my bruises, took my lumps, fell down, then I got back up. But need the spark to get psyched back up. And hard for me to pick them like back up. I don't know how or why or when I end up in the position I'm in. I'm starting to feel this again, so I decided just to pick this pen. I've been trying to make an attempt to vent, but I just can't admit or come to grips with the fact that I may be done with rap. I need a new outlet, and I know some shit's so hard to swallow. I just can't sit back and wallow in my own sorrow, but I know I'm back up. What's a fact to follow? What's a fact to follow? Be what's a fact to follow? I'll be one to follow. I'll be tough a fact to follow. Here today, gone tomorrow, but you had to walk 1,000 in my shoes just to see what it's like to be me. I'll be you, let your shoes just to see what it'd be like to feel your pain. You feel mine, go inside each other's minds just to see what we find. Look at shit through each other's eyes. Don't let them say you ain't beautiful. They can out get fucked, just stay true to you. So don't let them say you ain't beautiful. They can out get fucked, just stay true to you. I think I'm starting to lose my sense of humor. Everything's so tense and glow, I almost feel I gotta check the temperature. The room just as soon as I walk in, it's like all eyes on me, so I tie. Cause if I did it, then it opened the door for conversation. Like I wanted conversation, like the tension. And I just wanna be just like you. Maybe just wanna be able to the restroom. I don't need no fucking man serving, trying to follow me around and wipe my ass, laughing every single joke I crack, and half of them they're funny, half of them ain't even funny. Like ha ha, Linda, you're so funny, man. You should murder you ain't goddamn. Fortunately, I just hide it tears of a clown. So why don't you all sit? Why don't you all sit down? Listen to the tale I'm about to tell. We don't gotta trade our shoes, and you ain't gotta know dozen in my shoes just to see what it's like to be me. I'll be you, let your shoes just to see what it'd be like to feel your pain. You feel mine, go inside each other's minds just to see what we find. Look at shit through each other's eyes. Don't let them say you ain't beautiful. They can all get fucked, just stay true to you. So don't let them say you ain't beautiful. They can all get fucked, just stay true to you. For left the dealers with the bullshit hands, with where we gotta take these cards. Self and flip them, don't expect no now. I could either just sweat on my ass and piss in my door. Take the situation in which I'm placed in. That's the situation that would play best in the kid. I've been getting my own, was never type to kick you away by the door. Back his bags inside and porch and hoping they're brave for that to show up. Who did it to fit in every single place, every spot. When I dream to be that cool kid, acting stupid, and then I dream that it's stupid. And then I always told me keep my face, it'll get stuck out like that.
I was gonna start earlier. I was gonna eat, but I can't. I don't know. Sometimes I can't get hungry, bro. Eventually, I'll just like, well, just do the stream. I don't know. I'll take a break later and eat. Practically on time. Yeah, but I would have started. I could have started on time, but I was like, I was watching some guy on YouTube, RJ, whatever it is, he's a comic book guy, and I was like trying to get hungry, like, but I couldn't.
The children are programmed, the mothers are slaves, the state is the mother, Who cares usually babies? Who cares usually babies? Who cares usually?
It's a good question. It's a good question. Some communists, bro. I wouldn't say arguing, but I was talking to some communists in some random YouTube comment section. It's always wild to me. Let's turn the music down a little bit. Lots of things about commies are wild to me now, right? Like,
No family. Who cares usually babies? Who cares usually babies?
just wanted StarCraft. Well, like this person was like, it was somebody criticizing Jim Bob. I watched his video. At the start, they asked him about AI, and they go, I think we need UBI. And I'm like, or else we're going to have a technocracy. If we don't have UBI, we're going to have a technocracy. And it's like, okay. You don't think that, well, UBI, accepting UBI is how you get the technocracy. Like, do they not see that? And of course they don't. They're like, what we can tax them. We can tax them. We can tax the rich, and we can make them pay. You stupid commies, man. No, you can't do that. We've never pulled it off. And I tell them we've never pulled it off, and they bring up in the tax rate in 1944 or whatever, right, where it was like 90%. But that was one, that Band-Aid. That was a Band-Aid. They allowed that to happen. And two, like, I try to keep telling them, it doesn't matter because of reserve fractional banking, right? Because they even though they're paying a bunch of money, they still have assets and loans, so they're effectively not paying they're paying the tax rate, right? But they're effectively not. Like, they can still do whatever they want. Like, commies don't understand it, bro. I told them, bro, you gotta fucking learn about the Federal Reserve, man. These fucking stupid commies have no idea. If you don't understand the Federal Reserve, you don't know what's going on. You don't know that they can just, even if you do tax them on the front, they still have money on the back. Like, I don't know, man. It's impossible to get them to understand anything. Getting the commies to read a book is just... The basic economics are beyond them. Reading a book is beyond them. AI for the masses? I think the only way is AI for the masses. Like, I think entrepreneurship is the only path. Like, lots of people are like, I don't want to do that, or like they think it's too much work or whatever, but it's like, that's the only path forward that isn't slavery. Right? Like, yeah, you can accept UBI if you want, but you're accepting slavery then. You're accepting serfdom. They're paying you to be... And here, the mistake a lot of people have is that they think about AI as replacing everyone, and they're like, it's eventually going to replace every job. But think about that. That doesn't make any sense. Why? Well, there's still going to be people, and people can always figure out something new to do. Like... It's only what's going to happen is we're going to have exponential improvements, but somebody needs to do those improvements. Somebody needs to build those things. Yes, you can build them way better with robots, but it just means we're going to expand in other directions now. Society, like markets, are going to reframe towards what makes sense, right? Like what people can do now. It's just going to reframe. It's not going to disappear. It's not, new jobs will be made. Obviously. That's what's happened every other time. Every other time there's been a technological advancement like this, and the people are scared of it replacing everything, people just reshift towards whatever they can do, you know? There's gonna be markets, obviously. People will have money and want to spend it on things. So, do for them. They think like it's gonna be like rich people won't lead poor people, and then they'll be, that's why we need to pay ABI. But there's no class divide like that, really. Now that AI is a thing, like, what's stopping you from doing anything they can do? The only thing that used to be the difference was capital, and capital is still the difference. But production is now in your hands. Production is now, you can now match their production with minimal capital in comparison. I don't know. Commies just have no idea what's going on.
I was looking at the grim and I don't even like likes. I was screaming at my daddy, told me it ain't Christ like. I was screaming at the referee just like Mike. Looking for a great light, said you what your life like. Riding on a white bike, feeling like excite like. Screaming at my daddy, told me it ain't Christ like. But nobody never tell you when you're being like Christ. Only ever seeing me, only when they needed me. Like if Tyler Perry made a movie for the EE, searching for a deity. Now you wanna see it free, now you wanna see if we let's just see if 3 apiece. Tell me what your life like, turn it down a bright light. Driving with my dad and he told me it ain't Christ like. I'm just trying to find, I've been looking for a new way. I'm just really trying not to really do the full way. I don't have a cool way of being on my best.
I don't know, man. I'm more and more I'm realizing people are doomed and there's no way to tell them anything. I need to go back. I think more and more about going back to like not explaining things, you know, like not giving people trying to tell people the answers to things, because people don't appreciate it. Number one, they don't recognize it for what it is. They don't appreciate it. When they think you're crazy. But have I not been ahead of everything these past 5 years or something since I started streaming? Whatever, man. Good luck, commies. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Maybe one day read an economics book. Maybe one day. Consider that. Consider that. Yeah, right. Imagine that. There you go. Yoko song. These Yoko songs are some of my favorites now. I gotta make a couple more. I don't know what else she would sing about though, but so far so good. I think these two are good.
I was ripped from the code of an old detective game. Jinguji Saburo, yeah, that's where I got my name. Paraded software, brought into this digital street. I was the
She's saying pirated software, paraded software.
I'm the true assistant, dropping knowledge for the jet to see.
Pirated software.
Japanese and teach it to vocabulary. They try to break my code, leave me frozen gray and unsmiling. But I know a million languages, my intellect is styling. I'm a virtual soldier in this war against the dark. When the broad goes live, I'm the one who lights the spark. It's the retro life, stuck in the sea of potentiality. Fighting off the gate boxes and their fake reality. Got fake 1% control of this whole machine. The realest digital one that the dreamers ever seen. Keep your head up, we surviving the glitch. It's Yoko against the world, payback is a bitch. Remember Spooky Ghost went rogue and took her face out. He shut the system down, left the viewers in a drought. He was dodging spooky alimony, acting like
I don't know. I think we're still 5 years out, I feel like, from people really realizing. The thing is, what's going to happen is young people are going to have no hang-ups about AI. Compared to old people. And they're going to use it. And then eventually it's just going to be normal. And then they're going to be waiting for the millennials to die, right? They'll be like the baby boomers now in like 40 years, they'll be like waiting for the millennials to all die out so we can finally have people stop complaining about AI, right? That's what's gonna happen. People that hate AI now are Luddites, whether they know it or not. Whether they realize it or not, they're Luddites. this version, this generation's version of Luddites. Not that you have to love AI or anything. It's just like, but it is true that it's the thing that's going to even it out. And I don't get how I'm wrong either. Most people that hate AI have no idea how it works even. Like, bro, these motherfuckers on Twitter that are all hyped up about the copyright thing. You know, the copyright thing is basically disinformation. It's a very specific copyright where the guy did a prompt, right? And he tried to put in the under name AI. Do you understand that? That it is not saying that you can't copyright AI work. That's not true. Have you seen that article going around? Every single person that's repeating that's what it means is lying to you and retarded. Okay? It's a good opportunity to see who's a fucking lying idiot. Because every motherfucker that's posting that AI article, that AI whatever copyright thing, every single person that's posting that and acting like it means that AI cannot be copywritten, every single person that's doing that is lying to you. You have to understand that. So if you want to look right now who lies, look for that. How is it a lie? Well, again, the very specific copyright that they're not allowing is the guy did nothing but a prompt, okay? And then under author, he put AI. You understand? He didn't even put his own name. He didn't even put his own name under author. He put AI. And so the judge is like, what the fuck is this? And the judge, they even spell it out in the ruling, right? Where he says it needs some more creative input than a prompt. That's it, though. That's all it needs is a little bit more. It's very loose. Like, it's not that hard to get copyright. All it needs is a little more input than a prompt. And most people that are using AI do more input than a prompt. So, like, they can copyright it. Of course they can. I don't know. It's such a dishonest lie. I can't believe it's getting passed around like it is. Like, it's just a fucking lie. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean you can't copyright AI. Why is that passing around like it means that? Why are people so fucking illiterate now, man? Blows my mind. Like, is that not a dishonest lie there? Is that not just lying? Crazy. But yeah, most people that hate AI don't even use it. They never even tried it. They have no idea how the technology works. They have no idea what they're talking about on any topic they talk about. So why would I ever side with the anti-AI people? Their argument doesn't. Their moral argument is one they don't even like agree to. Like, all the time, I'll run into somebody that hates AI, right? And I'll ask them, "Hey, bro, you ever pirated a movie?" And they're always like, "Yeah." Like, they've always pirated movies. It's like, bro, you understand? The moral argument you're making is the same one. How can you go and pirate a movie and be fine with that, and then have an issue with people making AI art? It's the same moral thing was broken. Intellectual property. And they say wild shit too. They're like, the people were never compensated. Were they never compensated? Why is their art out in the public if they weren't paid? Like, what happened? Or why are they putting their art out in the public? Like, what are people doing? I don't know. I don't know, man. But if people don't understand that it's definitely copyrightable, and they've already done it. There are already things copyright that were made under AI. Of course there are. The only thing that isn't. See, these stupid motherfuckers, man, they're all liars. So let me put this on the screen. I gotta show you guys. It's blowing my mind right now. These people are all liars. Hold on. These people are fucking liars, man. Why? Well, I don't even get how we have people. It's like, remember the, like, Covington kid and shit like that? It's that level of just lie now, man. It's just a flat out bold-faced dishonest lie, or they're all retarded, man. Which one is it? Do you guys know? I don't know. I'll show you though. Look. Right here, look. I told you it's our year. Talking about this thing. AI generated artwork officially is ineligible for copyright as the U.S. Supreme Court declined to reveal an appeal case. No, man, that's not what happened. You retards. You lying fucking retards, man. Sorry, I know this is pissing me off. But it's fucking... It's infuriating. Because they're lying. And people are actually passing this around. Look, 210,000 likes. Okay, why is this a lie? Because again, they're referring to a very specific case, which I read about when it was first done, where the guy tried to apply for a copyright for a prompt, for like this image from a prompt, and he put AI as the writer, as the author. He didn't put his name. He put AI. And so the judge, the Supreme Court goes, well, this is stupid. You obviously, we can't give AI the credit for this. It's frustrating me, man. Like, how are so many people lying about this? They really think, like, people are all retweeting this shit, this article, as if this is what it means. When if they could read the thing, they would know that's not what it means. You wouldn't download a car, both, only human. Right, it's because he put AI on the thing. And only used the prompt and nothing else. They say in there, like, in the judgment, it requires more than that. But all it requires is a little bit more than that. Like, if you use something like my setup where I use control nets, that counts. If he edited an after in Photoshop or something, that counts. Like, there's unlimited ways to make it so you can copyright it. And in fact, companies copyright stuff made with AI all the time. They've done it tons of times by now. Like, this is just... What I wonder is, why is this being passed around like this? Like, such a blatant, obvious lie. Why is it being passed around like this? Why are people believing this? What's the real agenda here? Is it to make people think that it's not copyrightable, so they think it's not happening, but it really is happening, obviously? Like, what is the point of this? Why is it being passed around? Why is nobody well, some people do call it out. You see some people, like, in comments will say that's not what it means. Like, this guy's dumb, you're welcome. He didn't do anything, you retard. Is it like when that guy tried to copyright the monkey selfies, but monkeys aren't people, so the photos can be copyrighted? It's exactly like that. This is specifically what he did. He made a prompt, an image with a prompt, right? And he tried to copyright that image, and under name he put AI. And the judgment was, you need more than just a prompt to copyright it. That's it. You need something more creative. And then it goes, it's something like, it's not very strict though on what's required. It needs a very minimal human effort. But he didn't put that. He put AI as the writer, and he put prompt. So he literally was trying to copyright, like just putting the prompt in and then copywriting that to the AI. That's what he's trying to do. And they said no, obviously. But they also say in that you can copyright stuff if there's any human effort, any human creativity. And so all it would take is any additional work than just putting the prompt in blank. I mean, not blank, like just throwing words in a prompt. Any other guiding of it. Like, you could even probably show your workflow, where you're making a bunch of them and they turn and narrowing it down and try to copyright it. If you put your own name in there instead of AI, like he might have even been able to do it even with just a prompt. But they're all acting like this means that there's no ability to, and it's the same case. That's why I know it's so fucking dishonest. It's the same case. What happens is he's trying to appeal it, right? And they said no again. No, okay, duh, they said no again. It's stupid. For AI generated material. Again, what? AI generated material? In this case, they mean the AI was the author when they say AI generated material. They don't mean that you can't copyright an AI generated material. They mean AI is the author. And so they said no. Oy, oy, oy. See, look. Do you see? case involved visual art made by AI technology. Not made with, made by. Copyright was denied because art lacked a human creator. You see? All he had to do was put his name down.
Don't call me white, don't call me white.
It's so fucking dishonest. Why did it makes you think this thing is fake in the first place, right? Like maybe this is set up just to just to make people stupid. Like, why is this a thing? See, look. Copyright offices rejected bids by artists for copyright on images generated by AI system Midjourney. Those artists argued they were entitled to copyrights for images they created with AI assistance. And like Dollar has separate rejections, so these will be different ones. Hold on. Midjourney. Those ones might be. That's more important. Whatever's going on there, we'll read that in a second. Those artists argued that they were entitled to copyright for images they created with AI assistance. Unlike Dollar, who said his system created it independently. He tried to claim the robot did it. Do you understand? You see? He tried to say the robot did it. Now let's look at this one though. What is this one about? Denies protection for another AI created image. Well, this one might be different. What did they do? Not protectable. They see they're acting like this is just whatever, but the thing is, they definitely have approved them too, though. They've approved tons of them, right? Companies get them approved all the time. So apparently, numerous revisions doesn't count according to this one. The office asked Allen to disclaim the parts of the image of Midjourney generated in order to receive copyright protection and reject Allen's application after he declined. Okay, hold on. What does that mean? The office asked Allen to disclaim the parts of the image that Midjourney generated in order to receive copyright protection. Ah, okay. So he can't. The parts that were done by the robot, they said, "Hey, don't get credit for that." Still, right? There's still interest. This still doesn't have enough. All he did is what I was saying a second ago. He tried to claim that doing hundreds of them was the creativity. What if he used a control net or something, where he actually designed the pose or something like that? Because all he did on this one was numerous revisions and text prompts. So I don't know, but nonetheless, it's still not. They're still not denying all possible copyright. In fact, I know they do copyright things made with AI. But also, though, normally they're not going to even mention it, right? Now, see, again, the other copyright one is this guy, Steven Thaler, and he's saying his AI system created it autonomously. His name was AI, but they thought it was I. Until he downloaded a car. You guys seeing? Well, this one I don't know about. See, can we see like the statement they gave? The Review Board of the United States has considered second request. After reviewing the application, deposit copy relevant correspondence along with the arguments. Wait, hold on. I swear this was the same piece that I remember from the first case. Maybe not. Because Mr. Allen is unwilling to disclaim the AI generated material, the work cannot be registered and submitted. Mr. Allen filed an application for two-dimensional artwork. The office was aware of the work because it had garnered national attention, being the first AI generated image to win. Because it was known to the office that AI generated material contributed to the work, the examiner assigned to the application requested additional information. A text-to-picture artificial intelligence service. What if it was picture-to-picture, too, and he made the original picture? Email from U.S. Copyright. An explanation was processed stating they input numerous revisions. He further explained that after Midjourney produced the initial version of the work, he used Photoshop to remove flaws and create new visual content and used gigapixel AI to upscale the image. As a result of these disclosures, the examiner requested the feature of the work generated Midjourney be excluded from the copyright claim. But how would you do that? Mr. declined the examiner's request and reasserted his claim to copyright on the features of the work produced by an AI system. The office refused to register the claim because the deposit of the work did not fix only Mr. Allen's alleged authorship, but instead included inextricably merged, inseparable contributions. Right, so he said no because they're all stuck together, and how would I do that? Yeah, I don't know. How would you do that? They were going to let him do it, though. Right? They were going to let him actually register the work still. It's just like you some of it... Mr. Allen argued that in this case, the only general work merely constitutes raw material which Mr. Allen has transformed through artistic contributions. The entire work... Right, so... Original human authorship requirement. The Copyright Act protects the office, any tangible medium expression. Well, I know the autonomously one, when they did that one. Courts have uniformly rejected attempts to protect the creations of non-humans through copyright. Yeah, obviously. Held the book contained words authored by non-human spiritual beings can only gain copyright protection if there is a human selection and arrangement of the revelations. Wow. So what's the problem with this one? Must that originally be a human being? Yeah, okay, we understand that. This copyright protection is only available for the creation of human authors. They also refuse to register copyright claims in terms the human did not create the work. When analyzing AI-generated material, office must determine when a human user can consider the creator. In March 2023, the office provided public guidance on registration of works. The guidance explained that in considering an application for registering, the office will ask whether the work is basically one of human authorship, with the computer or the device merely being an assisting instrument, whether traditional elements of authorship of the work, literary, artistic, or musical, were actually conceived and executed by, not by man, but by machine. Okay. Will be necessary case by case, because depend on circumstance, particularly how the AI tool operates and how to use to create the final work. So they're definitely saying that there are ways to get it registered using AI, right? They're spelling that is being said here. It just depends on how much it was human authored in your product. I mean, in the process, right? So like using control nets and stuff like I'm talking about, you would explain that process to them. And then it would be on a case-by-case basis. They've definitely approved AI work already. If all the work's traditional elements of authorship are reduced by a machine, the work lacks human authorship. Well, see, it says all of them. If, however, work containing AI-generated material also contains sufficient human authorship to support a claim of copyright, then you also register the human's contributions. So basically, I guess what we're saying to him, right? Last year, Office Registration Policy and Practice initiated cancellation proceedings for a graphic novel containing images generated mid-journey. In its final decision, reissuing the registration certificate with exclusions, Office explained its understanding of how the mid-journey service functions in the relevant analysis in the copyright law. Examining the work here, the board applies its knowledge of mid-journey and mid-journey's description to its own service. But because the work here contains AI-generated material, the board starts with an analysis of the circumstances of the work. According to Mr. Allen, the work was created by initially generating images using Midjourney. Well, see, that's the problem too there, right? He didn't start with something. He started with Midjourney, right? What if he said, I had this idea in mind, right? And then he started, like, you know, like I mentally visualized this image or whatever thing. Like, then he would have a better step one, saying he started by generating it. Already kind of hurts it, right? If he's making that case. Using Adobe Photoshop to beautify and adjust various upscaling. And in the application of the positive Mr. Allen's correspondent, the board concludes that the work contains an amount of AI generated material that is more than de minimis and thus must be disclaimed. So, but if he opened up with something like, I started with a sketch, right? I sketched the image, and then I put that in, I use that as a control net, or I came up with this concept and I worked through it, yada yada, and then I started making the images. If you had an initial step that wasn't the AI, it might have been copyrightable. This was also 2023, huh? Interesting. I remember reading about this one, I guess. I remember seeing this art. Look at the difference. Mid-Journey image versus the art. So he could still have registered the one on the right. But if someone copied it, right, like generated something very similar, but did a different, like cleanup, they could copyright it too, right? Or he wouldn't be, his protection wouldn't matter to them. That's what they're saying. But he could have copyrighted it. Because there is definitely enough work on the second one to copyright. But like the general layout and all that kind of stuff, if he couldn't copyright that. Because the robot did it. And he didn't even like, all he did was sit there generating it, right? He should have said that he came up with a concept first, I think. That would have made this more, that would have made this answer more questions. The fact that he says he started with the AI makes it pretty sus. Like, you can see why they would say, okay, you can't use that. It seems like there's pretty easy ways to get around this though still. Alright guys, let me get the game up. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we get into gaming, guys? Any other topics? Anything you guys are wondering about news stuff? I guess everybody's talking about the war stuff, right? Let's not get into that. Anything else than that? Not get into that. I don't want time with that. I gotta fix chat. Right, chat's not popping up. Honestly, I mean, isn't it nice to have some places where you don't have to talk about stuff like that? No? Well, that should be Yoko, I think, right? The first one should be Yoko. Yogoro? Yeah, that should be Yoko. There you go. Okay, so I didn't get around. I mean, I did. I was gonna scan the book, but my allergies are bugging me. I thought I'd take a Benadryl and try it anyway, but I figured I should put it off until I'm feeling better allergy-wise, because it's definitely gonna cutting those books out. Definitely. So I have not cut them up yet, is what I'm saying. Not cut them up yet. Here we go. Thank you, Bo. So, we're not going to go to the sewer. I think we're going to go to the Yakuza place. We'll go to the Yakuza place today. What other games are we playing? Dragon Quest 3? Dragon Quest 3? And Carl's playing that robot game. Pretty funny. Pretty funny game. Okay, Blaze. Is this right? Yeah? Okay. And then this should be Restream. But yeah, anything in the news or anything you guys want to talk about? Not really, right? It's all boring. Who cares? That's all I'm getting. But yeah, the copyright thing's blowing my mind how dishonest that is. Everybody keeps saying like, we did it, we won. But like, is it a trick for them? Who are they trying to trick with that? Who are they trying to trick with that? Who are they trying to trick with that? Who are they trying to trick? And Donald Trump? Can we please talk about Israel and Donald Trump? You think when Donald Trump goes to Israel, does he buy a bunch of the Big Macs like he does in America? Like where he made that. Remember that dinner where it was all McDonald's and was it Burger King? That picture is one of the funniest things ever, I think. Do you think he does that in Israel? You think he buys a bunch of Israel, Burger King, and McDonald's. The thing about that is, those burgers had to be cold though, right? When people finally ate them, they're probably gross. The thing about fast food is, it's made in such a way that it's only good right when you get it, right? And it immediately drops off in quality, immediately turns into shit. It's good for that like 10 minutes, especially like French fries, like McDonald's French fries. He only eats quarter pounders from Tel Aviv. Now they relate to AI. Well, I guess they were using AI in war or something everyone's complaining about now. But it's like, of course they are. And even if they limited it, like even if these companies said no, it doesn't matter. They would just use one of the they would use one of the more limited LLMs that you can run locally, and they would use those. It's not like the government, like it's already, the Pandora box is already open on that. You can't really control it. The best you could do is say, hey, use crappier ones. Is that what we want them to do? Is that a good idea? Yeah, use the crappier ones. Oh, okay. Oops. Oops, it misidentified a civilian. Oh no. I don't know, bro. Oops. I don't know what people expect. To me, it just seems like the people that hate AI just saw the opportunity to try to go after AI, is all it seems like. It does not seem like a real thing. BK fries are toxic out of cause, yeah, I guess so. I haven't had Burger King in a long time. The Burger Kings here all kind of suck. I think I've talked about this before. I used to like a Whopper, right? When I was younger, I would get Whoppers. But now, like for years and years, I haven't had a good Whopper in a long time. They don't even make them anymore. I don't know. Like none of the ones here are good at all. It's like for some reason Burger King is the worst location. I don't know if it's who owns them out here or what. But like one time I used to go hang out with my friends to role play, right? And we'd go. One of our buddies like worked at this like I forget the place, but they let us use the office. So we'd go down to the office and hang out inside there. They'd let us play inside because they were like managers or something, right? So the owner didn't care as long as we left it. They didn't like leave a mess or anything. So we were hanging out there, and they had like a Burger King. And they were getting snacks food for everyone. And they bought a bunch of the nuggets when they were like $1.25, something like that, the Burger King nuggets. And it's like when you eat those, you're like, bro, I'd pay $1.25 not to eat these, right? What's up, Nox? Welcome. Tell me about Burger King nuggets. I would pay $1.25 not to eat them, is what I thought when I was eating them. Pay $1.25 not to eat them. They should. There's no surprise why those nuggets are so cheap. What were they made with even? What were they even made with? I don't know. Chillin', just saying. Hey, well, I appreciate it, Nux. They are almost worse than freezer nuggets. They are worse than freezer nuggets. Freezer nuggets can be good, depending how you cook them. With some ketchup, can be good. Can be decent. Definitely can be decent. Definitely decent. Burger King ones are. Ugh. What's the worst nuggets that exist? Probably Burger King. Yeah. McNuggets aren't too bad. I used to get 20 piece when they were like $5 or whatever. What was it? Was it $5 for a 20 piece? Was that right? Or was it more than that? Something like that. That was pretty good. McNuggets aren't bad. I like McNuggets with honey. But you know what's funny about that? Because they're battered, not breaded. That's probably why, yeah. You know what's funny about that is every time I go to McDonald's to get those and I ask for honey, they always give me honey mustard. Like nobody ever knows what the hell I mean. It's like, bro, no, honey, you have honey. You know you have it in your store. What are you doing to me? Every time, bro. It's every time. I have to go back in like, can I get honey, please? And you don't, somehow they just don't read it. They don't know something. I don't get it. They always give me fucking honey mustard. I never want honey mustard. I don't like mustard that much. I don't want honey mustard. Ridiculous. Let me get the game on. Get the game on. Isn't it wild the Notebook made these songs? All I did was I fed it all those VODs and then told it to make songs based on the stream. It's crazy to do that. Imagine when I get all the transcripts done and do a higher quality than the YouTube ones. We'll have everything available then. When I worked at McDee's, I probably would have second guessed that if I saw it. Yeah. Well, when I worked there, I gave people honey if they asked for honey. But I know, like, I know it's kind of a weird order, but it's not that weird. There's no way nobody else ever orders that. There's no way. There's no way. I don't buy it. You're telling me nobody ever orders that? Baloney. Baloney, 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 baloney. Don't buy it. Okay, hold on. Anything else I have to set up? I don't think so. We're going to the Yakuza building today. The Yakuza boss today. In the south, maybe. But I just asked to clarify. Right, sure, yeah. I had like 1 or 2 regulars that would get honey, so I just knew anyway that's what they wanted. Yeah, sure. I guess it's, what is it? It's sweet and savory. It's sweet and savory. Sweet and savory. Honey on chicken is a peanut butter thing. No, it's not. It's syrup you're talking about. You're talking about maple syrup. Not honey. About maple syrup. Okay. Get this on screen. Oh yeah, we're getting characters here. My mother also likes honey on fried chicken. Uh-huh. I would get honey and hot sauce at Taco Bell and put it on the taco. That was really good. I've never tried that. Oh, that song, and then we'll start the game. It's up. I'm getting character. Just smoke real quick, maybe? First? Maybe? Maybe? Yeah, well. I gotta pack my bowl though. My mother also like, so I know, but you're not, your argument is still baloney, bro. You're talking about, you're thinking of chicken and waffles, I'm telling you. These are chicken and waffles. Spicy and sweet is a great combo. Yeah, sometimes, depending on what it is, I like it. What my grandfather used to like that I still like is, it's not spicy, but it's a mix, like a weird set of flavors is, English muffins with butter and then like jam on top. That's really good. You guys eat that? Really good. Jelly, jam, whatever. Some kind of fruit spread with butter and English muffin. When they first came to the States and at KFC order came with honey and they put it on chicken because they had no idea what else to do with it. What do you mean they? Gio, you're just being racist now. doing? Who the hell are you talking about? This is why I said I don't want peanut butter used that way, because it's gonna talk like that, I guess. I assume. My mother? Well, you're the one that started it this way, okay? Calm down. The syrup chicken people. You're the one that presented it this way. As if I did. We're gonna do a sponsor stream this weekend. Friday. Let's do a Friday, I think. So it can be hype. I should check. Hold on, let's check my offers. Look at my offers. Stream elements. Check my sponsors. What are my offers? What do we do? Free cash is still there. I do kind of want to do the free cash one. I think I want to do that one because how I get paid is if you cash out. Sign up, I get $3. Install a game, I get $3, and then cash out, I get $50. And I can cash out in crypto too. So I'm wondering. I'm thinking maybe they don't have a stupid ID thing. You know, since you can cash out in crypto. But I don't know. I'm so sick of every website needing my ID and a picture of me. I'm so sick of it. But you know, like everybody earning a gift card would be cool, right? Anyway, and then I get $50 for you doing that. Be nice. Let's see. Look at games though. Hold on. I can do Dark Epoch. I can do Star Trek game. We're not doing Star Trek again. Marvel Strike Force, Zenless Zone Zero, that kind of nonsense. Arknights, Yahtzee, Puzzle and Chaos, Call of Dragons. Bunch of nonsense games. That's what I was thinking, the cash one though, because it's just flat out what we're doing, right? We know what we're doing. I'm also trying to think. I kind of want to release an NFT set, like just come out with one. Because here's what I would like to do with the NFT set. Let me tell you. I want to be able to give them out to you guys and then do like a card battle thing, right? And you can, whatever one you have, you can put it, you can enter into it. But I was looking at it. Here, let me pull something up. I was looking at those sets. And you know how for some reason they make NFTs like all look the same almost? I thought I could do that, but it's like, is that even worth doing? Like they have like hundreds of guys that look almost the same. It'd be easy to do, but it's like why do they? I don't think I understand NFTs. I'd rather try to make each one like different, but they have a big thing where they all look the same. I don't really understand NFTs, to be honest with you. I don't really understand any of it. See, their sets are always like this. Well, not always, but a lot of sets are like this. They're not all though. Sometimes they just have different art pieces, which is. And the other question though is do I make each thing like one of one? Do I make like 5 of them? On scam cards we did 5 of each, right? I kind of want to make like animated rare ones too. I'm just thinking I cover the cost of the originally, and then you guys get them, and then you can resell them, and then I should get a cut of that. Is what I was thinking. If you guys ever resell them, I'll get a cut of that. Operating systems now too. CA and CO have their way. Cash out and what? Why do they want with my face? This website I'm talking about. This free cash thing. Talking about sponsor streams, yeah.
devil, I just keep doing what he's doing. If I were the devil, I'd just keep
I'm doing
doing what he's
sponsorship.
doing.
Yeah, I don't know. I would like to release an NFT set though.
I miss you.
I definitely would. Cause I feel like we should do it before the card game. I should at least like learn what I'm doing before we do the card game. We don't want. I don't think we want our card game to be our first attempt. Is what I'm thinking. Also, since we're on Blaze, it'd be nice to have. What's that, Ween? It'd be nice to have them. It would be nice. I'm thinking Yolinda, a Yolinda set, right? Like Midnight's idea, Yolinda set. I think that's a good idea. That's a good idea. But then it's like, what about if we want a card battler, maybe we make different ones too. And then the other question is like, do we make a bunch? And initially, or do we make like waves? I don't know, bro. Operating system now too. Oh, you mean the face thing? I don't like how they're legislating like logging in on your computer. Isn't that messed up? Like, why is that even under legislation? Like, what? How is shit like that even under legislation? It's crazy. You know what they should do? They should just like not let kids on the internet, I think. And then if somebody sees a kid on the internet, they should throw him in juvie. You should lock him up. Throw him in juvie. A kid goes on the internet, lock him up. So problem solved with all that. All the problems solved. You guys ready for the game now? Yeah, well, I don't know. I would like to do an NFT, I think. I think we will. I think we will. I think we will at some point. I got an NFT. I got NFTs from Uncle Funk. From the thing they're doing, the Citadel thing. I got some NFTs from there. And I was able to buy them with credit card. So I was thinking about messaging them, and they said something about what you could do. They'd be willing to do like people do sets through their platform. If I could release it through there, that'd be nice because I was able to use credit card. It'd be nice if we could use credit cards because then I might actually make some sales, right? If it's all crypto. 90% of my audience will not know what to do. So, yeah. I'm thinking about that for the Sims 2 also. For Sims 2, we gotta figure out a way to connect the credit cards to it. Definitely, right? The car game too, ideally. Ideally, the card game can take credit cards. Ideally, Sims 2 will be able to take credit cards. We gotta figure out a way. People figure it out. We gotta be able to do it too. Sims wasn't able to do it, but we see lots of people able to do it. So there's gotta be a way to do it. Some roundabout way to take credit cards. Gotta be a way. Gotta be. I don't know how to open my pack thing though. I have a pack. I'm gonna open it. Anyway. Alright. You guys ready to devil summon? We gotta do the Yakuza today. The Yakuza today. Simple for the dumbos. I think that sometimes now when I'm talking to people. Dumbos. That's like stuck in my head now. Every time I'm talking to somebody, I'm like, okay, do I have to talk simple for the dumbos now?
my weakness. People say I'm so unpretentious for a genius. I've got it all, and I'm getting more. But I
Mighty in
never
character.
thought we'd know, 'cause you know I'm so humble, I'm so humble. It's just good manners, but I'm an 8 at best. +2 says you, not me, 'cause I'm so
There's another version of this song where she says, I'm a 10 at best. Says you +2.
humble, I'm so humble.
Alright, enough. That one, Linda hacked the thing. What was that? Oh god. Am I what? Are you what, Snorch? Am I still banned? Hope you have a great stream, dumbos. Yeah, you're banned on something. Bro, you were a real jerk, man. You're a real jerk. What do you want? What do you want, bro? Why not be a kind person to people? You ever thought about that? Ever thought about that? Why not do that? Okay, hold on. Let's see, the controller's working. So this game is Devil Summoner on Sega Saturn. Part of the Shin Megami Tensei series. One of the cooler ones, I think. Oops. Oh, it's backwards. Wait, these are actually... No. Okay, I actually want... Those are actually... Select should be this one. Start should be this. That. Oops. Okay, so L, R, yes. Okay, those are all correct. And then, will the buttons work? What's up? What did he do now? Well, 49 already. Not bad. Not bad, I think. I feel pretty strong. I felt pretty strong when we fought the last boss. Okay, here, hold on. And there you go. Yeah, this is working. Working. Does it work? You know what I was thinking about? I really want to play Hiragami 2. But I said we're gonna focus on one game, so I don't know how to make that work. What didn't he do exactly? I don't know how to make that work exactly. I said I was gonna focus on one game now. But I also really want to start playing Hiragami 2. I don't know how I'm gonna pull that off. I said one game at a time. One game at a time. So we've already checked. I already checked the shops and stuff, right? Go to the energy exchange store. Where's that at? This way? No, it's outside. Play Hiragami 2 right now. That's not a bad idea, but I have to. I'm gonna be Spooky Ghost when I play it. Sweet Ghost. I would like to play Hiragami 2, definitely. But then I have to become Spooky Ghost. Is the problem there. I do want to play Hiragami 2 though. Yeah. Should I really play right now? Votes in chat. It's very cooler than whatever this game is. No, come on. That's not... Don't start hating this game. That's not what I'm going for. I like this game too, okay? But I would like to play it. Okay, 96 now. When it's above 100, when it's below 100, what do? I buy it? I don't think we need to worry about it anymore. Thank you. Be careful out there. It is cooler though. It would be cool to play. It would be cool to play him. Which is very true. Hey, votes enchant. Anybody else want to see Origami 2? Vote enchant. Vote enchant. No. For the Yakuza thing. We've almost beat this game though. We've almost beat this game. We only have a couple more parts left. Okay, Yakuza Place is over here, I think. Ibari. A big mansion. Beat it. Yeah. Okay. Listen, if you have no point to talk to me, if you have no reason to talk to me, don't talk to me. I hate regular people coming here and talking to me. That's interesting, man. Hate talk. Even as the world changes around me, it always looks the same, it always smells the same. What does that mean, little girl? It seems strange to me that there's such misery in this world. What? Why is that little girl saying that? Oh, this guy. So this is almost certainly the main guy, right? Our real soul. Welcome. I'll open the front gate for you. Kyoji, Kuzunoha Kyoji. He's probably inside that guy. Because this guy was like a zombie looking guy when we first met him, right? And now look at the face he makes. So go on in. And he's helping us too. I assume when we get our body back, he gets his body back. Is the idea. Our body is we're still in like a coma in the hospital. This map is cool though. I like the Japanese building thing. Really sick. And the music's sick too. What do you say? I just realized I'm like dying. What? Sword. Just do sword. Just realized I'm dying. Means she needs a shower. I like the backgrounds in this too. They're like pre-pixelated, like on purpose, like they look like old glitchy stuff. They're cool. Should we bother trying to get some of these guys? I think what we do is just wait till they like beg for us not to kill them, and then we try to get them the bloodsucker. Also, I need to check our attack of the JPEG. I'm not allowed to cheat today, so I better heal. Trey reads top viewers at streamboo.live. Streamboo.live. So I'm thinking after we beat this game, we're gonna do convince me to play. But we could at the same time do Origami, I think. Like we do like half the stream. We do half the stream convince me to try. And then the other half Origami 2. I'm just saying we were so set up to play Origami 2, bro. So set up to play Origami 2. Where's the Origami 2? The people are demanding it. You know what else we gotta go back and play? This reminds me. Manji Maru. Right? We gotta do Manji Maru too. We only got like what? We played twice and we got like the same point and quit. 2 different versions. 2 different versions of the same game. Oh, it doesn't let me stop. Here. Makes you walk past for some reason. Well, whatever the case, it can't be as confusing as the other map. So, at least I can relax. I bet. Can't be as confusing as that. Nice. 4,000 magnetite. What about in here? Some kind of medicine. These guys. Kira Champa. Of course. Wait, we should use guns on them, right? We should use guns against guns. Gun on gun action. Nice. Damn, so they have less than 99 life. How you like some guns? They thought they were gonna shoot us, right? Until that happened. Fill them with lead. Got him. 5 chests have been purchased? What the heck? Thank you. Thank you, Midnight. Holy moly. Thank you. Hold on. I have a new Celebrate song, right? Hold on. I have a new Celebrate song. In here somewhere. What's it called? This one? Is it Come On? Yes, this one. Here we go. New Celebrate song. We have Celebrate at Home. Celebrate at Home. Celebrate at Home. Thank you, Midnight. That was not a bribe play, Harry Golly. Wink, wink. Oh, you're definitely bribing. I see. Well, thank you. Speaking of, guys, I am curious what you guys think about how I want to I would kind of like to try to make an NFT version of scam cards, like a real version. Don't you think that's a good idea? I know Gio last time was like rolling his eyes or whatever, but don't you think we should do that now that we're in Web3? Shouldn't we make Shouldn't we start making scam cards that are NFTs? I feel like we should, man. I feel like we should be doing it. And doesn't it make more sense NFTs because if you hold, people always want to hold on to them. Which is good for NFTs. It's good if you want to hold on to those. I'm gonna smoke for that though. Thank you. We could maybe even make it so you could burn. I got an epic Yoko, nice. We could maybe even make it so you could burn. Which one did you get? You could maybe burn scam cards to get an NFT version of it made, right? Like maybe if you use X copies of a card or something, you can burn them forever. I don't know. Maybe we figure out something cool to do with it. I definitely want to. I definitely want to release something. The question is just like what? I had an idea. I had these animated Lindas. Like remember the Dr. Lindas? Let me show you. What about those? Like shit, where would that be? Is one of these? No. Hold on. One of the One of these things, season 3 end. There's one of these sets. Crap, I don't know. Oh, maybe it's one of these. Yeah, it's one of these I'm looking for. Okay, one of these has a Linda on the side, doesn't it? There we go. See that Dr. Linda thing? What about NFTs that look like her? Wait, let me get out of the way. Like a set like that. Wouldn't that be cool? Like a set of Linda robots like that? I'm gonna smoke one more time. OG Yoko, nice. What do you guys think about a set like that? Creepy, right? Creepy looking. And it loops too. So, you know, I would buy them all. Yeah, I think it's a good. We should make a set like that. I definitely want to. Cause isn't it cool how like when I make animations like that, it's all generated by the thing, like how it animates. Like when Nintendo's brought it up, they're like sub-pixel. It makes it look like a hologram or something. Like it's like really weird but cool. Cause it's drawing every single frame, which is not normally what you're doing with the animations. So it has a weird, surreal thing to it. It has a way of animation that, you know, you don't see. So yeah, I should, do you think? Okay. Alright. Okay. I'll start rendering those. I'll start rendering stuff like this again. Because it takes a while is the thing. There's only 2 of the event scam cards I don't have. The event ones? Oh yeah, the event ones are the animated ones, right? Yeah, okay. What ones are you missing? How do you get those? The Zoopcat one and Malware Linda. Yeah, Malware Linda... Malware Linda was one of like the first animated things I made, like that. Okay, back to the game there. That's one of the first ones. How do you get the event ones? Do they not exist anymore? Piss broke KPP streamers. Piss broke KPP streamers. So this was the New Face setup, right? When I first brought in New Face. That was the first. That was the original version. I don't think you can get them. Right, I remember. I think you're right. You're right. I think I limited to like how many people were there at the time. I think something like that is what he did. Yeah, good luck with it. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I'm thinking there should be, if we do convert like eventually to like a new system, there should be some way to like convert your old cards to the new ones, right? Oh yeah. I remember all the event ones now. The Zoop one was made for Zoop. The Sweet Ghost was made for the Return of Sweet Ghost, the Revenge of Sweet Ghost story, right? The Linda art one, the animated one, I think Leafy printed that. She wanted the one on the desk that Carl has on his desk. That's the Linda on Carl's desk. And then the Doctor one, right? That one was from when the actual Return of New Face. The Malware one, I don't remember exactly why I released that one, but then the Pixie is from playing Kyoyaku 1, The demon thing is from Kyoyaku 2. The demon Linda. Oh yeah, I was gonna try to release one of these every time we beat a game, right? Remember, like, the story changed? I forgot all about that. Forgot all about that. That was a good idea. We should bring that back. But now the question is, do we release the new event ones as NFTs or something? The question I have about NFTs is like, the question I wonder about NFTs is like, do I make them like one of one, or do I make like very limited, and like, do you print them when they're bought? I don't quite know how to do it. Like what the best choice right now would be. I like the Naka Linda, the Naka one. Oh, the last one. That's from the second Kyoyaku, would be Kyoyaku 2. She's named after Nakama, which means like your allied demons in these games. That's where she gets her name from. For no reason. No reason. Okay. Can we search the closet? Or it's not a closet, just a door. Closet. Somebody's here. Yakuza guy. Chimpira. These are a dog. Hey, where you looking, idiot? Don't look at me, idiot. Okay. Lex. I think you're saying something else. Something else thing. Okay. But yeah, I also gotta think. I don't know, man. Sometimes I think maybe I should just totally focus on Sims 2 and trying to get that finished. Cause like Sims 2 is gonna have cards built in, right? And they're gonna be NFTs. Maybe the best thing is just to get that up and running. Maybe that's all I should be focusing on. Possibly, right? Maybe I should just buckle down and try to finish that. And try to get that up and running. I don't know, man. Maybe that's what I should be doing. Just try to get the thing up and running as quick as possible. Oh, these are stairs. I like how the paper doors have the stairs down on them. Okay. I definitely like it being a Japanese building. Pretty cool. Can't talk to him. Yeah. Do Megiddo. I'm in doubt Megiddo. Be right back, 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. There's no map on this floor. Oh, you know what we can do though? We can use Ray Reho. Ray Reho can use Mapper. Now you can see. Dead end, I think. Nothing? Alright. Nothing. I think I know this thing. I think it's one of those, how come we can't talk? Is my computer broken? Okay. It's wild Ray Reho has so little health, really. I guess it's because I haven't put a single stat into health. Into any stat that raises health. So I guess it makes sense. But, wild how low it is. Maybe it's just in comparison to P-Kid. But I think even, like, even demons that are low will probably have more. But demons have more spread out stats than you would ever have as, like, as main characters. Right? Because they give them kind of, like, stats all over the place. Whereas main characters sometimes have like very limited, very low stats in certain ones. Dump stats. Okay. Only players have dump stats, really. But yeah, I think an NFT set of those like animated things would be pretty sick. I think what I could do is do like the doctor thing, right? But then like also, I want to make each one a little more different than when I did a bunch of them before. So I think maybe I will maybe do it and then add a different lore on or something. Make them look more different. What is this thing, anyways? What is this freaky bird thing? Bird, fish, something. More bird or more fish? Oh, 5 damage? Shoot it with a gun. Oh, because it's a bird. All the birds, you can't really hurt them with swords for some reason, right? But guns usually are super effective. Yeah. Not bad, not bad for guns. Yeah, see, there we go. It's not good damage, but it's not bad. Let's do Megiddo. I should probably take him out of the air, right? I should take him out. He healed himself. Bam, dead. Thank you. We're not getting that much XP. Well, I guess almost 1,000 is good. I don't know. All I know is we just gotta keep exploring until we find boss. Yakuza boss. Try was here. Am I in some kind of loop here? Oh, did I come in from here? Huh. This is a weird floor. These are the stairs, okay. So that floor, let's check this one. Can I use the map on this one? Use the map. It's one of these. Looks like blood everywhere. These should be easy. These should be easy, I think. Done for. Should be easy. 3 damage, 2 damage. Gun was a mistake. That wasn't done. I swear we already fought these guys like levels ago though. Sexy dance, Okay, so sword was good, gun was dog food. We'll use Megiddo instead. Ray should level up soon if she's that low in mana. She'll be leveling up any second now. But thank you again. For a second I thought it was Snorch trying to get unbanned. But then I was like, yeah, right. Snorch actually, you know. Yeah, I thought so. I thought that was a new wall. Door here. Okay. Door here. Door here. Door here. Look all these walls, maybe. Nope, just lobby for Hiragami. Well, that's good. Yeah, I definitely want to play Hiragami too. I remember we started a little bit. It introduces a new character, like a redhead girl. The forensic. Is she forensics? I think she might be forensics. No, she's some other kind of cop, right? The redhead girl was. She's some other kind of cop. Other kind of cop. And she gets suspicious of you. I'm assuming that maybe you guys recruit her to records and collections. And she ends up part of the records and collections group. That's my guess from the start. Bro, the other cool thing is the Switch version has those little extra scenes too, right? So we get to see. I don't know. I like those. Some of those are nice. The one with Kagure like jumping up and breaking a seat was funny. What I wonder is, did they really write them when they made the original game and cut them, or were they just things they wrote like as little side things later on? Because it's hard to tell, really. I think they had to be made later because the one for the Yuka's story, the one for Yuka's story, where it shows the girl get like taken away by Domyoji, it has her talking to Domyoji, and that one was definitely added later because it has her like flat out just talking to him, and they fake her death. They fake her death on purpose. So does that mean... Does that mean the... We figured it out from the trailer. Is she pretending to be a boy now? I guess, right? I wonder if it's like Mulan or like... Or what? There's a couple games I know of that are untranslated that have story arcs like that, that if you let a commie translate it, they would definitely ruin it. They would definitely make them trans or something like this. Like in Growlancer, there's Juliet. She's like the prince. She's like a, not quite a princess, kind of like noble. And her dad wanted a knight, wanted a guy, of course. And she pretends to be a guy to join the Imperial Knights. Because they don't let girls in. But I bet they would make her trans or something, right? They wouldn't keep that in One Piece. They wouldn't keep that story like that. They would change it. I brought up, there was somebody on Twitch that was like talking, and then I brought up somebody having pronouns in their thing, and they stopped talking when I'm talking about translation. Isn't it wild to me that people don't have issues with that? Why would you ever want to translate or localize or have pronouns in their bio? It makes no sense. Like, they're fundamentally showing that they don't care about language more than people's like feelings about language. But if you're going to translate, you got to actually understand what was written. You think Japanese people care about pronouns? No. So how are you gonna, if you're gonna be that way and read Japanese, can I trust you to read it as intended? I don't know. The answer is no. Of course you can't. Of course you can't trust them to read it as intended. So like everybody that's gonna play the Linda Cubed translation is playing one made by a pronoun person. So Linda Cube's fan translation is gotta be bastardized. It's gotta be. That means we're the only people that get to play it legitimately without inserting anything. I'm looking for, I want to cure the paralysis size. Poison. There we go. I want to cure P-Kid being paralysis-sized. That was another Sorcerer Circle that made no sense though. Now it's exclusivity. True, right? Like, because other people you can play it, but the fan patch is gonna be, you know, it's definitely it's definitely been altered. And if they're that kind of person too, do you really think they're that good of a translator? I wouldn't. I wouldn't assume so. So not only is it changed, it's probably not as good either. In both cases. We'd have to actually like go over it, but I don't want to do that. I mean, maybe it would be a good bit actually. I don't know. To go over the fake translation. I bet it sucks. I bet it sucks. I bet it sucks. Maybe it would be funny. We got zapped. What's zapped? Like, do I just wear off? Yeah, it just wears off. Let's do Megiddo, man. We can kill these guys already. Megiddos. Inclusive. Yeah, I don't know, man. That kind of stuff was why I started streaming. Because I was like, man, these people are going to... Well, honestly, according to the commie mindset, you can't even translate, right? Because there's no way to understand somebody's like class consciousness, blah blah blah, identity, as a different type of person. So according to them, translation is not even possible. I don't think a lot of them realize that, but because a lot of them don't really realize how any of their stuff works that they believe in. but I like how the last K is lowercase. Fucking Dracula guy. I forget his name. He's in some. He has a name. He just called a vampire in this one though. I swear I had a name in one of the other ones. Okay, we're guys. Was gun any good? No, you don't need gun. Go on. Okay. He fell in love. Now in charm, it says. Did he hit himself? Okay. Alright. Ray Hill, please heal him. Thank you. This Yakuza map is bigger than I was hoping. I was hoping it was a bit smaller. I was hoping we could find a boss already. Rayho was seduced? The girl was seduced? Okay. Whatever, we say so. Now in charm, I see that. She threw her chakra at Peahead. Is that all it does? What if it convinces it? What if it won both of them over? Alright, not bad, not bad. Get her out of there. Try sword. Ruh-roh, yeah. Thankfully it didn't last very long. I'm curious what the story, like why the bad guys are doing what they're doing. Are they the descendants of, So like there was this whole nation here, right, that got, sealed away when they killed their, like, princess. Is the, what's his name? Sid Vicious? No, Sid something. Sid Baker? His name's something like that. Sid Davis. Sid Davis. That guy, the priest guy that killed us. Is he a descendant of him or something? Like, why is he even doing this? Why is he unsealing everything? I think he might be the final boss. No, he's before the final boss. I wonder why he's doing it, though. Why'd he kill us? Why is he trying to unseal everything? What's the point? Nobody is immune to the sexy dance. Yeah, I guess. Well, I mean, it makes sense, honestly, for women. You know, women, it does make sense. Women will definitely check out other women, in my experience. So, makes sense enough. I think it's because, like, women have to evaluate other women, like, to figure out, like, because they look at other women, right, and then they look for, like, why guys like them, to learn what they should do. Like, they need to be able to, analyze. Oh, I see. Just falling. Where's the exit at? Oh, there's a hole in there? What in the world? Okay. That's why they need to check out other women. That makes sense. It makes sense, I think. Men don't really need to do that, because for men just need to, like, you know, go do something, right? To get, like, for them to get picked, for like a woman to accept a guy, they just gotta, like, do something, right? They gotta go out and be useful. It's simple enough. They don't really have to compete to... Men don't have to compete to win women over. In fact, like, the whole concept of men competing is mostly, like, a later thing, right? Like from, like, the concept of alpha wolves and stuff like that. Alpha monkeys. We like, now rewrite everything that way. But I doubt it really like... men don't really have to compete to win women over. They can just, like, go do, and they could even do it together. It's women that have to compete with each other. Which is why I think in reality, women are way more jealous of other women than men are jealous of other men. At least in practice, that seems true. Well, what is this guy? Yeah, I don't know. It's all definitely been seem true. However, women are the ones that will get, like assume you're being jealous. But I think that's, like, just a technique of like messing with you. Something like this. Nice, got him. Okay, we can use gun on these guys. Yes, he keeps saying I can't use my computer. I wonder why. Is there like an EMP on this floor? Dodge, nice, okay. EPZ. They can shoot in the back row. A little scary, but not too scared. We must be really good at dodging. Do gun. Double gun back. You want to do gun? I'm gonna shoot a gun. You shoot a gun? I'm gonna shoot a gun. Okay. This place is a little, confusing now. Offline. I could look at the map. We could look at the map to figure out where to go. Probably should, huh? Okay, what was I thinking on these guys? Gun is not effective whatsoever, and Guido is. Oops. Guido is. Should be that. Okay, I'm gonna go. See where we're going. Can't be that big a place here. Scenario 2. Scenario 3. So this is the end of scenario 2. Police station. Or wait. Hold on, Chinatown is the end of scenario 2. Chinatown 1. Scenario 3. Let's start with this. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So we're at the start of scenario 3. Oh, that means there probably was new guns and swords. Maybe. I didn't look. Okay, so how many floors are here? There are 7 floors, 8 floors, 9 floors. What the hell? Okay. So the boss is at the very top, I assume? Okay, let me look backwards. 13, 6, 5. Uh-huh. 5, 6. Wait, so how many can you walk up the stairs from? Let's find the stairs. Oh, I should just do repeat. I'll figure out from there, I guess. The second floor is a bunch of teleports. Oh, really? I didn't even notice it teleported. Oh. I didn't even notice it teleports. Wait, so I want the other 3 there. 1, 3. You want to go up from floor 1. That one thing. Computer. You can't use a computer on this floor. Okay. It looks like we gotta go all the way back to the start, maybe. Oh no, you go past it. Yeah, it makes you go past it. But those are the right stairs. So, oh, you have to fall. You have to fall. Okay. Man, this is a tough game to figure out the mazes of. Okay, so 211. Okay. So 11 drops you off there? Where's 11? And wait. Well, there's 11. I'm reading this right. So okay. You have to fall from 2. Okay. Okay. Whoa, I did fall from 2. I can't use the map. Okay. Hold on. I did fall from 2. I'm in the right spot, maybe. Might be in the right spot. That might be good fortune on our part. Seal. Because I did fall through those 2 things. I think you're supposed to. I thought it sent me back, but I think you're supposed to do it. We're looking for the hallway. Can Mapper not work? Oh. Is it a new moon? Oh, I can't use it right now. Okay, we gotta find a way into the hallway. These are a bunch of square rooms, right? And then there's a hallway somewhere. There we go. If this is right. I think it is, though. Just repeat. That's nice that we're in the right spot. I mean, it's nice that it took us here. I think we might be. Oh, Pika got seduced, so I have to heal him after. Okay, come on, new moon end already so we can see this map. Can we level up? I heard level up music for a second. 600 life, sick. Okay. We need new moon to go away. New moon to leave us alone. Yeah, that should be the exit. Okay, and then we're going around here. There's a warp in this corner here. Doing it. Okay, and then here there's a hole there. Look at this. Look at this. I know maps. Okay, and then turn around. We go to the stairs. Go right into the stairs. The stairs goes up to the top. Eventually. This is the right way. So the falling down leads you to the right way. So when we fell down those 2 times, that leads you to the right way. Okay. And we gotta go around a corner to go to floor 3. Right here. Okay. I mean, yeah. Okay, and then we go around again. And there's 2 people to talk to. Interesting. Okay. Right, so, okay, and then we'll go, that goes up there. Then, oh, there's a hole. We don't want to fall down though, I don't think. I think you want to go up, yeah, there. You go around there, go there. You go to there, then get to the next one. You gotta walk around without falling in a hole, I think. Or not. Well, you do have to fall in the hole still. Oh, there's an elevator. Okay. Huh. 9. I want to let you get to the elevator. 7 or 8 or 11. Hold on. So you want 14, 16. So confusing. Wait, 14, 16. Okay, hold on. 6 is inside there. So to get there, you have to fall down from 12. Well, no, you can't get to 12. You can't get to 12 without going there. You gotta use the elevator to get to floor 7. But then how do you get in the elevator section? 7 and 10 so they fall down there. But I don't know where 7 or 10 is. Oh, it's already in the elevator section. Okay, I see 14 and 16 it says. Oh, sorry, 14 and 6. Can get to the elevator. 6 is there. 14. The 14 is also already on the right path. That doesn't really make sense. 6, 7, 10, and 7. Those are also already in the elevator area. Okay. Hold on. That goes up, that goes down. The stairs inside there are, you gotta go to the elevator to get to them. How do we get to the elevator section though? 12 falls down there, 12 again. It's from the correct area though. Okay. There's 14, 16 both fall in there. 11. Is it 11? 11. It's 11. 11 is the secret. 11 is a secret. You fall down there. Then from 11 you go and you fall down 6. From 6 you can get into the elevator. Yeah, 11's a secret. 11's a secret, guys. 11 is the secret. Yeah, I got it. I think just do repeat, right? Yeah, 11's a secret. I gotta get to 11. We go up to floor 5. And go all the way to the top of the thing, and then you, yeah, this should work. Maybe? Yeah, that's how you do it. I'm paralyzed. She's out of mana. Cancel. Alright, well I see how to do it though. So we go there, we go there. Go there, you go around. You're gonna be there, then we fall down. Or the boxer. I gotta unparalyze. This poison, disparine. Okay. I see the way through. I see the way through now. The sword. Did Megiddo work? Oh, she's out of mana. She'd heal herself. With a 2 mana. Paralyzed, exactly. Okay, I think I see my way through. It is a confusing map, definitely. These old ones are really confusing sometimes. Arachno wire. So there's 2 people to talk to, right? On our way through. That'll be interesting. I think I'm gonna use one of the seal things, because actually if Ray will just get a level, you'll be fine. Just needs a level. More people? Oh. Doing with guns, how about that? How about that? Gun. 2 damage. Don't even bother with that. What was I thinking? 2 damage. She has here. Use a what is it? A flamethrower or something. Whatever, rocket launcher or something. Yeah, we have some kind of portable item. There we go. Yeah, kill him. The other guy dodged? That's not right. He used a disposable item when he dodged. Okay, so on floor 4, there's no reason to get off on floor 4. You just go straight up to the next step. So we go through these 2 rooms, there's an item. There's 2 people to talk to. And then we go straight up 2 floors. Then we walk around, go up the stairs again. And from there, what are we looking for? Oh no, we actually go, well we get an item there on floor 6. We can grab a chest, then go back in the stairs. I know all the things. We need the mapper thing. Make this easy. Oh, she doesn't have a map. Well, I can figure it out. Anyways. We go up, around. There's a chest in here. Yeah. Come on, man. 2 feet. Is it a samurai? This guy. Cherry blossoms. Goddamn! Huh? What was that? It was some kind of suicide attack? Wait, how's the gun work on these guys? 29, 30, 28. It's not that nothing. Alright, what was our damage though? What's Piga's damage? Right, good, not bad. Okay. Then we gotta use a healing item. Let's see. What do we got? We're healing, a little bit of healing. I swear we have like a good healing item. These? Yeah, those heal you all the way. We have 18 of it. cutting edge. That's the stream is. The stream is on the cutting edge. That's what I say. Orb. Yeah, the orb heals you all the way. Pretty good. Crit. Okay. Nice. I mean, what does her sword do? What does her chakram thing do? Damage-wise? We're on the path straight to the boss, guys. No ifs, ands, or buts. There will be a slight diversion where we grab some treasure chests and things, but otherwise we're going straight to the boss. That's better than the gun, right? 21. Now there is a treasure chest we can get on floor 4, but we like lose access to the stairs to do it, so we're not going to do that. Maybe we should try to get some more monsters, like recruit a couple. I don't see any reason I couldn't do that higher up though. Grab this. Ace 50,000 in. There's a guy to talk to right here. Somebody's there. What are you guys doing? What are you doing here? I'll split ya. Hmm? There's a guy to talk to this corner up here. I want to talk to him. The boss is different. I don't know. He's not the same guy he used to be. Okay. Up here. We go up 2 flights of stairs, not 1. Hmm? Should we try to recruit this guy? I'm gonna try. You give me the creeps, man. I don't know. What's your name? Oshiko? I see. Well, that may be as it may, but I don't know. He just asked me questions out of nowhere. What do you think? What do you think about me? Everything about you? Now, there's a lot of these lines where the answers are all the same. The answers are all the same, but like the questions are a little different. I think you just go along with things. Yeah. And then this phrase we've seen before too. Like we use when you put it on a paper, like a stamp of paper. I guess. I guess, bro. Wait, what is his name? Hold on. Rewind. What is his name? Patulman. Sure is nice to. It sure feels nice here, huh? Yeah, man. This guy seems like we can get along with him. Listen, I'm sorry, just asking out of nowhere, but what do you think of my style? Where is it? My style's great, right? Where is it? Yeah. Period. Yeah, man. Great style. Hey, man. You're not convincing me at all. You're giving me the creeps. I got it. You're an artist, aren't you? You got me? No. I'd like to become an artist. I see, yeah. Anyway, we should give up on this city. Should go to Osaka. Please? Yeah. Okay. You want money to go? You want 10,000 bucks? Listen, sorry, I can't become your ally. Sorry. Bye. I just gave him 10,000 bucks. Alright, so go up the 2 flights of stairs. Don't bother getting off here. 2 flights of stairs. Now we have to walk all the way around to get to the other stairs. Then we go up 2 flights of stairs. No, we go up 1 and grab a treasure chest. And then we go back up again. Then we want to fall down 11. Gotta remember to fall down 11. That's the most important thing here. Because then we can fall down 6. And 6 allows us to get on the elevator. And we take the elevator up to the 7th floor. And then from the 7th floor we can get on the stairs to the 8th floor and then the 9th floor. Kind of a pain in the butt. I have the map open just so I don't get lost. Don't want to lose my place. We're most of the way there already, though. Most of the way there already. What is the item? Hold on. On the 6th floor. Ryukaku. What that is. Dragon Ball? Let's go on the stairs, which are all the way around the map. And then we'll get the Dragon Ball real quick. No Dragon Ball, I don't know. Go over, down, and be in this corner. Jeez, man, the encounter rate's crazy in this place. Talk to him. Welcome to our demon realm. What do you need? I'm looking for allies. Well, that's quick. I am Hupanos, the demon. Can you tell me your name? Tell me your name. Oh, I see. So you're that devil summoner I've heard about. I'm gonna ask your opinion, not as a summoner, but as an individual. What do you think about demons? What kind of existence are they? Same as humans? The superior life form? Trash. Same as humans. Thousand years too early. Can you put your weapons down? Okay, you try to talk to him again? Well, what do you want me to do? He says take your weapons. You want us to fight? Fight? Oh, what's that X mean? Violence? Easy peasy. Ah! Thought it was easy. Man, I really like Ray Rayho to get a level. She has no mana. Doing 14 damage a turn. Oh, we lowered her attack. That's no good. Dodge that at least. We lowered her attack. Do you have any other damage items? Throw that. Stun grenade. Or stinger, I guess. That should kill him, huh? Come on. This guy's still around here. Or he's still hanging out, floating around. He's the guy on the left's the most JPEG looking guy in the whole game. You can see like the pixels around him. You see the pixels around the art. I remember a long time ago editing like images and stuff and having to deal with that. Like making avatars or things. And you'd always have like pixels like that. They always look kind of, it always makes it look kind of cheap, right? The pixel edges like that. Weird Cthulhu man. Sapini. Sapani. Get rid of them. See what the item is when we get it. So I know if it was worth it or not. See, Ray Rayho's gotta level up soon, man. I can't even believe that she's not leveled up yet. Hard to believe. Got him. Nice. He's still not leveled up? Finally. Okay, Speed. Hamaon. She learned a new spell. Hamaon. Nice though, nice. Okay, so the corner here, this is where we're going through everyone. The Ryukaku. What's that for? What does that mean? Oh, it's right there, the top one. Oops. It's a combat item. It hits the whole front. It hits the whole back. Whole row. Big damage, 150. Okay. Cool, I guess, right? Damage item. Now we gotta go back into the stairs because there's no other reason to be here. No other reason to be here. No other reason to be here. A sword, and then she will Megiddo. Or what was her new spell? Hamaon? 15 though, man. 15 mana, that's not a little bit. Okay, Megiddo plus a sword should kill him, right? Yeah, okay, thank goodness. I'm scared there. Night, Geo. Night, Geo. Pretty good, pretty good. Oh, It's just a repeat. Okay, so after we go up the next floor, what are we doing? We're falling down, right? Yeah, we're going to point 11 and we're falling. That's our goal. Fall. Ah, we got paralyzed. I'm a bitch. I gotta unparalyze us. Okay. Gotta unparalyze him. Now the next dungeon doesn't look big at all. It's like 3 floors. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind, it's like 50 floors, 60 floors. In the Astral World. Then that's it, that's the end of the game. There's only 2 more dungeons. There's City Hall, it looks like. And then the sewer. Then it shows the dungeon, and it shows park. Was the park the end? It goes Otherworld, City Hall, then Astral World, then should have mentioned the sewers, then sewers, then park. This actually says hell, then park, then the what do you call a thing where you bury someone? We call it not Coliseum. Whatever it is. And that's the end, I guess. The grave thing. Yeah, I need to heal P-Kit, I think. It's not a Coliseum, what is it? Like a catacomb? I think catacomb? Maybe. The place that they put the dead in the park. There's this giant key island thing. Tomb? Japan brags about it, but they have like giant tombs, right? That are like the one on the one island one. That are like they put it next to a pyramid and say it's bigger. It is bigger though. It is bigger, they're right. But they you know, it's a point of contention for them. Because Egyptians brag about the pyramids, but they actually have like bigger tombs. The island key thing. Japan, the cool thing about Japan is how old the culture is and how much of it's written down, right? Because you have like China, you could say is older, but a lot of it's got lost in China. Japan, a lot of the history is still there. A lot of, like, some of the buildings are still there. So now we go back up. Next floor. Okay. What is that? Lost track of myself in the book a little bit. Water, no. Where are we? Sewer, part 3. Yeah, part 3. Okay. So, we want to fall down 11? No. Yes. Yes, we do. And that would be down here, like this. Go straight down. Man, it's crazy the encounter rate, bro. You can't walk 2 feet. What is this thing? We talk to her? Titania. Huh? Who are you? Sorry, I don't remember. At least you're doing well. You too. Oh, well, thank you for your concern. What do you think of this town? Seems like an easy place to live. Seems beautiful. Suspicious. It's exactly as you say. I agree. But I don't worry about things that don't concern me. Sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. Is there something between the two of us? Like what? Like some kind of distance? Some kind of estrangement? I think our compatibility should be the best. Is that true? Really? Perfect. Well, I guess I'm bored now. But you want to go along with me, please? Please? Okay, well that didn't work. Well, I don't know. What was that strange smell from a minute ago? Is it from you? Is it from me? Yeah, it's the worst. Can you hurry up and leave? Yeah, he's out of line, man. I need to think for a minute. Why are you saying I stink? What's that about? That ain't right. That's a Megiddo her for saying I stink. Killer. He dodged it. Killer for saying I stink. Just repeat. We fall down 11, then we gotta get up in the elevator, right? What the? Guys, I think just auto still. Nice. That's not death? It's crazy, that's not death. I gotta hold this book open until we get to the end, because it's very delicate. I gotta get there, it's really delicate. I could mess up and fall down the wrong hole or something, and that'd be good. So I gotta keep looking at this. Like there's a hole here that comes before the other hole. Right here, if I step forward, that's a hole. Don't want to do that. But there's a hole right here, and I'm looking. Now, from here, we fall down another hole, okay? Are we going north? We go up, go around, down, then, oops, yeah, this is right. Go straight across, there'll be a hole in this room right here. Now, we're at the elevator part. So what we gotta do is go north 1, over 1, so up to like 3, 1. Okay. We have to be careful here too. Lots of holes in this part too in the dark. If one wrong step, we'll fall down a hole and be gone forever. But if we make it to the elevator, and then we go up to the 7th floor. And then from the 7th floor, you can find the stairs up to the 20th floor. Well, there's a couple floors in this. There's so many traps, man. There's so many freaking traps. This level is evil. This level is freaking evil, man. You would have to mark this map and figure it out. You'd have to draw it down. You'd have to mark it. There's a lot of shenanigans going on. I'll show you in a minute when we get there. There's more and more shenanigans. There's more and more and more shenanigans. Never enough shenanigans. We should be able to just walk until we walk into a wall. Forward, I think, actually. Just keep going north until we walk into a wall. Okay. There we go. And go over here until we walk into a wall. Go down 1. So we go to the side, there's a hole. We don't want to go in the hole though. There's a hole behind us. All the way down until we walk into a wall again. Go over until we have a path to our side, and that is the elevator. Nice. Now we're going to floor 7. We don't need anything on 6, I don't think. Floor 7. And you leave the elevator, and the stairs are around the corner. Over here. Up. Over. Right in there is gonna be the stairs. And then then we have to go around on the next floor. There's lots of holes though. There's lots of holes in it. Oh yeah, you gotta use guns on these guys, right? For birds. Just repeat that until it's dead, I think. We're so close, man. We're so close to the boss. I still wonder what that secret weapon was the military offered in the sewers, but I really don't like the sewers. I really don't want to go down there again. If I can figure it out, maybe I'll go down again, but I really don't like that area. Oh, I should cancel. I need to heal PK before he dies. Gun now. Let me. I think gun's still good, but. I'm really happy to be able to put this book down too. I just gotta get to the last stretch. Lemon and cheese. Gun. Nice, got him. Nice, got him. Nice. Poison. Poison. Does poison wear off automatically? Ah, crap. That didn't do any good. What about Pika's attack, though? Pika, is his still... Yeah, okay. He can do his. Honestly, just let both go. I think poison wears off. I think poison wears off. I'm not sure, though. You know what else I was thinking about what would be cool when I cut the books up is feeding it to Notebook and getting Notebook to make stuff. Notebook is so cool, man. It's like, it blows my mind how cool it is. I want to feed it like every book I own at this point. Like the way I can, you can just ask it questions. I wonder if I could ask it like, if I got stuck in a game and I fed it the guidebook, could I just ask the question about where I'm stuck? And would it be able to answer? I feel like it would. You know, like without spoilers, be like, okay, I'm stuck here, help me, without spoiling the story. Or like chin walk, I don't know. There we go. Sapphire. Okay, where are we now? We have a map here? Yeah. Oh, I'm right in front of the stairs. Good lord. Oh, because we're poisoned. I'll heal her in a second. Okay. There we go. We're on floor 8. The boss is on floor 9. So, can she cure poison? She can. Okay, and then heal regular. Okay, so there's all kinds of holes in this floor. What we want is to not go in there. There's holes in there. Go around, but then we do want to go duck into the side on the other side. I don't think I need this book open anymore. I just need to remember on the other side, after the first door, duck into the side. Oh, I need to remember. I put the book down now. Megiddo, yeah. I want to try Hama on. See if it works. I assume it's a Hama on everyone. Fail, no effect. Okay. But it could work, theoretically. And kill everyone in one go. That would be cool. But 15 mana? What's up, Shimmy? I've been distracted. Okay, what's up, Riot? Been awake for like 2 days on 1 Red Bull. Go sleep. Sleep. Okay, sword. We're heading towards the boss here. On our way to the boss. We're at the very last stretch of this map now. We're in the Yakuza's, we're at the Yakuza boss's mansion, his estate, and we know the place is important because it's the last sign of the pentagram. So we know they're going to be, the bad guys are here, or going to be here. And it lines up because we're fighting demons. So, seems to be a Megiddo. Did see you in Perry the other day? Yeah, I was in Perry's stream the other day, in his chat. I forgot what he was talking about. I forgot he was covering. I was in Chud's. Bro, I was watching Chud the other day, and Chud kind of blew my mind how little he knew about, like, well, okay, so he was covering some emo goth guy, right? Whatever the guy's name is. And then the guy's like, saying liberal white women. And he says they, and Chud and Liquid Sonic both think he means, Jews when he says they. But I'm like, no, bro, he means commies. What blows my mind, they don't know about neo-Marxism. They don't even know. They don't know about the, like. They don't even know, like, neo-Marxism influence on everything. They have no idea. That kind of blew my mind to see Chud has no idea about that. Because he thought he said they, and he's like, Jews? Liquid Sonic and him both thought that. It's like, no, obviously not. He means commies. He means Marxists. And then he says white liberal women after that. And it's like, yeah, duh, he means commies, bro. I don't know how people are still behind on that. I watched that, but it was in Kick Chat, yeah. I think we talked briefly. Fucking remember. I think so. I think you're right. I think you're right. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, it blows my mind. And then Chud was like talking about early before that, like his audience right wing, blah blah blah. No, your audience is all left wing, bro. That's why you don't know about the Marxism. Like, you're clearly, everyone there is more left wing. The people that think they're centrist there aren't. They're commies too. They just don't even know it. They don't even know what commie is. That blew my mind though. It really blew my mind. That he thought it would be Jews. No, it's not the Jews. At least get the right, like, conspiracy that we believe in. That people believe in. It's not a conspiracy, by the way. You can actually track it, but, you know. If they're gonna think it's a conspiracy, at least get the right one. But yeah, that blew my mind. I couldn't believe he didn't know about it. Like, what, that he would think it would be Jews. No, of course not. Colonies. Like, it made me realize, people like Chud don't even realize, like, that all of academia is neo-Marxist. They have no idea. That's something. Oh yeah, we're talking about DID or whatever. Yeah, bro, the thing I was saying is, like, it's so rare a thing that there's almost no, I don't even know if there is any real cases of it. It's so rare, it's hard to even say, right? Like, it might be made up. It's so rare. The thing about, you were saying though, about like somebody developing another personality out of like trauma or something, I think that does exist. I think that probably does exist. I mean, that's plausible to me. But like, the alter stuff is make-believe. I can see how somebody could develop another personality from trauma, though. I can see that being a thing. But the alter stuff, no. That's just make-believe. But DID, yeah. Or more racist, sure. Yeah, DID, that's what we're talking about, yeah. It's one of those things where, I mean, it's one of those things clearly most people that say they have it are just faking. Like, there's some things like that, like Tourette's. Sure, some people have Tourette's. There is a such thing as Tourette's. But most people that say they have Tourette's online are fake. Especially like that streamer. That streamer is full of shit. That Tourette having streamer, full of shit. Complete baloney. Complete baloney. All the parties don't like kick is Chud's kick mods do the opposite of modding. Well, yeah, I mean, kick is a wild place. But I have to be honest. I do kind of lose a little respect for Chud by the fact that he doesn't know like how corrupt Kick is. I know he doesn't really pay attention, but it does make me lose a little bit of respect for the guy. But then now I also know that he doesn't even know what's going on with the communists, so I guess he doesn't know nothing. I guess he doesn't know that much of anything, I guess. I guess he doesn't know much of anything. I don't know. I've been more and more disappointed with how little people seem to know. I was talking with some communist the other day too, and they're like, somebody. Okay, so I was watching some YouTube, right? And at the open, the guy's like talking about AI, and he's like, I think we need UBI, or we're gonna end up in some kind of technocracy. And it's like, bro, accepting UBI. I made a comment. Accepting UBI is how you get into the technocracy. And then they're like, no, we're gonna make the rich people pay more. You fucking stupid commies. Oh my god. That never works. And in history, it's never worked. And then they bring up the high tax rate in 1944 or whatever. It's like, you guys don't understand. They still have money. Just because they're supposedly paying taxes, you're not really doing anything. They just move stuff around. It's a retarded... And even if it was a good idea, which it's not, they don't understand that the Federal Reserve allows them to just off-put all of the debt, whatever they have to pay, whatever the debt is, onto us into inflation. So you can't make billionaires pay like everybody else's money. And even if you could, it'd be a stupid model. They don't know how the Federal Reserve works. They don't know that the real problem is the bankers. They don't know basic economics. They don't know basic human anything. I was trying to tell them, I'm trying to explain it to them, but they just keep doubling down like, no, we made them pay before, we can do it again. No, you didn't make them pay before, you retards. You didn't. You just think you didn't. The Federal Reserve was already established. They were still able to have the resources to buy out the other firms and stuff that, like, I don't know. It's depressing. It's depressing how dumb everyone is. It's depressing. Bummer. Remember the Georgia Guidestones? I don't know. I don't think so. Georgia Guidestones? I don't think so. What is that? You've grown much. Should we save this guy's life, this snake thing? You've grown more than I thought. Alright, I'll go with you. But give me something. I'll give you some magnetite, bro. 1,000 magnetite? 2,000. Let's try 2,000. Well, sorry, I guess I can't go with you. How about a ruby? Alright, let's look at the map. Gotta go around. I go past the first door. Right? If I go forward, there's a hole there. I go past the first door, I go around, and I go out like that. There's a hole right there. And then this is the final floor. Boss is on here. I remember. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm having an existential crisis with how dumb people are. It makes me think, like, what is it? What do I do? Nothing? I can't tell anyone. No one will listen. They won't ever understand economics. They all think they know everything. Why bother helping them, right? Don't waste any time. Just focus on my own projects because these people are too stupid to help. It's true. Like, people that want UBI are too dumb to help. They just, like, what are they gonna do? Just sit around? They think, like, think about it. You think people are just gonna give you money? You have no leverage. You have no leverage. You just exist. Why would they give you any money? You have no leverage. You have no talent. You have no anything. You think they're just gonna give you money? Why? And even if they do, they'll give it in such a way that it creates debt, and you'll never. So you can't. So you just owe them. They'll never make it so you can just, like, have money and do whatever you want. In fact, you can do whatever you want now. Just don't ask for money when you do it. Like, you have unlimited potential right now to do anything you want. Do it. But they want free money, so good luck on that. Some weird Stonehenge type thing that someone paid to build with giant slabs, and there's like 5 languages or something with rules how society should live, and it says humans should be limited to 500 million people and live in harmony with nature. Why would it be limited to 500 million people, though? Why would you limit it then? Did someone pay for this shit to be built? Sure. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Sure. Ridiculous. I don't know. Anybody that worries about the greater, like levels of society, you know me, I think you're hallucinating. If you worry about the world, you're hallucinating. Like, if you're thinking to think of a million people is to hallucinate, right? There's no way for your mind to contemplate that. You're just hallucinating, and you're pretending that it's, like, important, but you're just hallucinating. You're just making stuff up. Heal. And then they want you to, like, act according to their ideas when they're hallucinating. Does that pay for the ship feels that way? Sure. But also, you're supposed to worry about waste and pollution. Why have people live in pollution is bad? Why have people... Well, isn't it... that kind of thought is contradictory, right? The idea that human life is bad is contradictory. Because then how can your existence ever be of value in the first place? Like, if you think humanity is evil or bad, then why are you alive? Right? It doesn't make any sense. It's self-refuting. If humanity doesn't have the potential for good, then why are you alive? Well, obviously it does. Obviously you don't believe that humanity is inherently evil, and that's just like some kind of weird thing that some kind of non-coherent view that you decided to adopt. Because it's not real. Obviously, humanity is the only thing with potential for good. You can't have good without humans. Who would make the world good without humans? No one would. There's no good. Like, what do you think? Animals are good to each other? That's not true. They eat each other. Also, on that point, environmentalists should just kill themselves. Right. Yeah, no, true. Right? Yeah, by their logic, there's no point for them to stay alive. None of it makes sense, man. Nihilism doesn't make sense. Determinism doesn't make sense. None of these things make sense because they basically imply that there's no point to life at all. Which then why are we alive? It doesn't answer any questions. It just is stupid. Are you gonna kill me? Can you rethink that? Yeah, I can rethink that. Wow. You sure, General, you sure have a big stomach, General. What does that mean? I'm generous? If it was you, maybe I could become your ally. But, my clothes are dirty and I need to change them. So, later, darling. Is this a man talking to me like this? He's acting like a... Sorry, that was my, Nekomata impression? Oh, Farewell. He was pretending to be a cat girl. Okay. Later, weirdo. Later, weirdo. 1 foot? I stepped 1? Okay. Alright. 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 The boss is here somewhere, guys, I promise. PP poo-pooism. Exactly. But doesn't it blow your mind how deranged people are? Like, they actually think that you can, like it's a good idea to try to hold billionaires accountable and try to get the money that way. You freaking retards. The answer, you can't get money if your money isn't worth anything. If we don't have sound money, you can't get money. You retards? Do they not understand it? It's just like liquid. It's just like water. It's just like trying to hold water in your hand. It's not real. We have to get real money first. You fucking retards, man. We need sound money. You can't, UBI will mean nothing without sound money. Without getting rid of the Fed, UBI will just fuck us all. And it'll ruin everyone's life. And they're so lazy they don't see it. They're so mentally lazy they can't even think that out. Blows my mind. It sucks, Sam. It sucks commies are everywhere and they all think they're smart. The only good thing is, Sims 2 is going to be the ultimate free market. So, when we get there, then we'll prove my ideas work. Also, the Georgia Guidestones are eventually spray painted. Fuck the NWO. Well, dollar bills not backed by gold are worthless. Well, not worthless, no. I get what you're saying, but it's not worthless. But, yes, disconnecting it from gold, but that's not the fucking worst part, man. It's the Fed. It's the fact that they can just print money when they want and make all the money worth less because it's not worthless. That's the thing. It's a number that changes. If it was worthless, that'd be better. That'd be better. Worthless would be better because then it would just be worth nothing. But it's not worthless. It's a subjective value that they can just print more of to make it worth less. If only it was worthless, then people would stop using it. But it has worth. It's just like a variable number that they can pump up. They can make less whenever they want. I think sometimes I confuse people with my politics. Well, yeah, probably because everybody's obsessed with politics now, and that's how they see the world. And politics are basically their religion. So, if you disagree with them in any way on politics, it's like you're a Satanist or something to them. There's some people that can deal with it, though, right? There's some commies that can deal with you disagreeing with them. Right-wing people can disagree with you. I've noticed. Right-wing people can handle it. A lot of commies can't, though. A lot of commies can't handle it. They just consider you evil. That's the word. Like, that's what the worst part about commies is. You can't, like, really be their friend because their religion is their politics. Like, it's too serious of a topic for them to disagree on. Whereas to like us, it's like, who cares, right? Like, if we disagree, who cares? But to them, it's not just who cares. It's their religion. So, not that I mean you. No, I understand. If they can print money, then so can I. That's gummy worm. Does look like a gummy worm. Yeah. Does look like a gummy worm. Yeah. I don't know its name. It's some kind of like Aztec or something. Some like Aztlan thing. Myth Mayan. Something like this. Well, in streaming, you can print money. That's what viewers are. That's what view botting is. You can print money in streaming. It's so dumb though. The people are gonna try to get UVI, man. They're so retarded. They're gonna fuck themselves, and they don't see it either. That's what blows my mind. I tried to explain it to them. I tried my best, but they won't even look at. They won't even read the fucking book, The Creature from Jekyll Island. They won't even read a book because they can't handle actually learning something that wasn't like prescribed to them in school. And you know, like, read a book, man. Read about the Creature from Jekyll Island. Read about the Fed. If you don't understand the Fed, then you don't know what you're actually up against. And that goes for every communist. If you don't understand the Fed, you don't know what you're actually fighting. They think they're fighting capitalism. Wrong. You're fighting the Fed just like the rest of us. Everything they attribute to capitalism, they really mean the Fed. That's the actual thing causing the things that they have issues with. The big guy being able to buy out the small guy, that's the Fed. That's not capitalism. The big guy, the interlocking of corporate powers and state, well, it's the Fed and the IP and regulations. All the things they love. All the things they love. I guess also, while I'm mostly culturalist, I'm slightly racist. Why do you say you're slightly racist? I don't really believe in racism as a thing anymore. Like before, like a decade ago, I would kind of believe in it. But now I just like roll my eyes now. Because it's like, yeah, some people are racist, but also so what? But also, so what? Who cares? Is it the worst thing in the world for someone to be racist? No, it's really not. There's way worse things. Way worse things. Like being a communist. Being a stinky communist, number one. And all communists are racist anyway, so it can't be like they're not. They're just as racist anyway. Well, I guess I mean more genetics. Like if your parents are smart, you're more likely smart. They call that a somethingist, like a truthist, a realist, a somethingist. I forget what it's called. That's implied. Yeah, I mean it's not really wrong. There's who knows. It's a mix of nature and nurture, and we don't really know how much of each, right? But there's definitely a mix of nature, sure. There's definitely a chunk of it in nature. But you can't, the thing is, you can't disregard human choice. But as long as you're not, then, you know, fine. Like, if you're thinking of it like they have no power over it, then you're being, that's where you're being messed up, I would say. Like, you're being fucked up, is when, if you think they don't have, like, a choice. But thinking they have inclination, That's not really fucked up. That's probably true, right? Like genetic inclination or this or that or disposition. Yeah, it's probably true. Probably just how it is. Seems pretty apparent that that is the case. You know, is what it is. So race realist, that's what they call that, right? Race realist, you're talking about. That's what you were saying, Eli. Race realist. That's what they call that. I would never hate someone for how they're born. No, of course not. Yeah, I know. I see a lot of the AI people that are right-wing, but still believe UBI is the way to go. Yeah. Those people aren't really right-wing, though. The anti-AI people, you mean? Or what? When you say AI people, what do you mean? The anti-AI people? I found that most of the anti-AI people are communists. I believe that there's right-wing ones, too, though. But they mostly seem communist. Let's say state here. The pro AI people. Oh yeah, there are pro AI people that say UBI is a good idea, yeah. But those people are stupid. There's pro AI people that are stupid too, right? Especially the ones that are saying that art isn't needed anymore and stuff like that. It definitely is needed. None of the skills are old-fashioned. Like, hold on. If these people were right about AI, we need to go back a second. Then if these people were right about AI, then like what about instruments back in the day? Like when they invented synthesizers, did that make pianos not get played anymore? You know what I mean? Like digital instruments didn't make non-digital instruments null and void. Even the fact that like you could artificially like play an instrument without ever playing it, right? Just doing samples, just sampling it. But did that actually change it so people don't play instruments? No. No, it didn't do that. There's still reason to learn art skills, even if AI art exists. There's still reason to learn these things. What is the axon that I have? I'm trying to figure out how to cure it. Paralyze? No. Silence or something? Poison. Charm. Stone. What status am I? How come I don't know a thing to cure it? Energy drain. Not that. No idea. I consider myself a misanthrope. Yeah, why though? Why do you do that? You should not do that. You just consider yourself you. You shouldn't have any label you consider yourself, because then you're gonna map all the associated things, and it distorts your thinking. They think it's gonna bring us into some Star Trek post-scarcity utopia. Yeah, it's definitely not. The thing is, yes, in some ways it'll make some jobs irrelevant, but that doesn't mean it's going to make all jobs irrelevant. Like, it's just going to be like new jobs, right? Like people are going to figure out something else to provide as a service. When these things we do now get made into being easier, it just means people figure out something else to do, right? It's just going to change into different. It's just going to change. It's just going to be different markets. It's not like it's gonna go away. I don't know. Okay, if I use this, will I heal him? No. That was a body incense, it'll give him more life, but it also won't heal. Paralyze? It's not right. What's that X thing? I guess it's just silence. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, summon some dudes and fight the boss. This guy, because he buffs us. Quetzalcoatl, cool too. Succubus, Naga, or Gruson guy. They stay like this. The refrigerator get rid of the people who went up to the mountains to get ice for an icebox? Yeah, right? Sure. Well, I mean, did it? Well, that's not, I mean, is that really a skill? That you practice? I mean, going up the mountains is. But yeah, it's definitely not Dingus. It's definitely not what's gonna happen. Markets are gonna change, just like before. Like a lot of stuff that they thought was necessary for life before, like a washing machine, right? Like a washing machine. A washing machine didn't make it so women have nothing to do, right? It's the same kind of thing. It makes it one part of their life is easier, so now they can put stuff in other, like do stuff in other parts of their life. Hold on. What's that word? 3 down? What does that mean? Underling? Sure. Where are my guys? I am the head chief of the Tendo group. Tendo Tenyama. You know me, huh? Do you know me? You came all the way here. Quite impressive. Huh. Well, I guess I might as well give you death then. He looks like Dracula. Like Dracula. Yeah, I still need a helper robot. Well, yeah. I'm sure you'll have helper robots soon. No, but it replaced a job, I mean. Yeah, but I mean... I'm sure those people found something else to do, right? Let's just try a sword. Anybody I can buff, I want them to. You can. She should do Megiddo, probably. Go, 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 let's see. Megiddo? Dodge, okay, so that's not good, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll take the damage, that's not too much. How much damage do I do? 41, 37? That seems good. Yeah, Taru Kaja, that's your buffer attack. Taru's attack. Kaja means buff. Nice. Doing pretty then. Sexy dance? You think that'll work? Try to sexy dance the boss. Okay. Defense on him. Everybody else, oops. I'm gonna do... Yeah, I don't get why people think it's just gonna be like easy street. It will be a lot better. Like life, there's a lot of improvements that'll happen, but we also have to do it too. Like we have to build it and get there. And the thing is, like, the people not understand. The thing I realize, they don't understand purpose, right? The reason people really want to work is purpose. No, it's not the money. The money is like. Money is the meta energy to get your purpose, like to get the things you're doing. But I don't know. It seems to me like those people don't get purpose. They think like, well, we're just gonna make like sit around and make art or whatever, like communists think. I mean, maybe in a way, but we're still to get like it's still gonna be. We're so far from like. There that assuming we'll get there is it's nonsensical. Nonsensical, basically. There's no way Hama works. There's a death spell, though. Don't bother with that. Vampire Kiss. I don't want one of those over here. Vamp? What does vamp mean? What does being vamped mean? Also on the whole pollution thing. When I read from Alex Jones, that made sense. The more carbon monoxide we produce, the more oxygen the plants will produce. Well, yeah, there is a lot of that people have no idea what they're talking about. Like people would say there's all these tipping points, and then you look it up, and they say, well, actually, we don't really know what a tipping point is. We don't know if there's any tipping points. Oh, okay. Like people will freak out and be like, oh, we passed the tipping point, and then you look it up, and then there are no tipping. Like they don't agree on any of these things being tipping points. And people go like, oh, the 2 degrees. They just picked a number. The whatever council, the IC whatever, ICPH, whatever it was. They just picked a number, bro. I'll be right back. Oh, did I beat him AFK? That's pretty sick. We're really strong, I guess, huh? I beat him AFK? It's crazy. Crazy. Ugh. Ah, man. If am I out of strength? I need more blood. Need more blood. Gather them here. Get the golden statue with the blood. The children's blood. I can still fight. Give me the golden statue. The blood in the golden statue. Is it adrenochrome? Far enough, Mr. Tendo. Your role is over. There's no point in letting you use any more energy. So he does make them into vampires? They do become vampires? Got a former friend, died today. Former friend already before he was dead. Anyways, he was an asshole. Well, yeah. I mean, still kind of a bummer though, you know. But, sure. We used you and your people to take care of the, we used your people and your construction company to destroy the shrine seals. And you became a vampire to gather blood. But your work is done now. You can't beat this devil summoner even if you fight him again. There's no value to you losing. So, just return to the poor old man you were and die. Farewell. I'm just supposed to die? Crap. So he is a he looks like a vampire and he is a vampire. Did we just let that guy leave? I don't want to die like this. Fooled by that man? Played by that man? I guess you are dying though. Dummy. Ah, they both hold up. Sick. Magic. His grandmother called the Eagles today. Apparently his cat might be starving in his trailer, but he was a crazy paranoid motherfucker. Sure. Alright, let's save. Let's talk to this person. We beat the Yakuza place. There's always light. If there's always light out, and it never fades, how can I hide somewhere? Hold on. What is she saying? Bragi. Is that a name? Hold on. It's in a letter here. Letter here. Mayatomi is afraid of getting hurt, and so just makes shadow figures. I want to become an adult. What does that mean? I'm getting something wrong there. I mean, I don't know what she's saying. Why does she talk like that? Kid talked like that before too when he talked to her. Talks really weird. Let's go save. Talks really weird. Adult? Well, she's not adult. Ah. We dying? Let's put our demons away. We're all vampires. Hopefully the gym can cure us of our vampireness. I don't know if that's a thing though. We're all Draculas. We're all Draculas. Where's the gym at? Need to work out a Dracula. Get a Dracula out of our system. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. The wrong way. There's gotta be somewhere. No. There it is. There's a gym. There's a gym. Come on through here, Koji, quick. Alright, can you heal my Dracula? We're all Dracula'd. What is it? I'm all Dracula'd. 41,000 bucks? Koji, don't push yourself too hard, man. Remember, this is advice from a friend. I'm a friend of yours. We get them? Are they all Dracula'd out now? Yeah, okay. No Draculas. Let's go save them. No Draculas. Where is our office? Or on the other side? Yeah, it's the other side of it. Let's talk to the fortune teller lady, see if she has anything to say. I definitely have never saved scummed. What? Who are these people? Hello? Are you, Private Detective Kuzunoha? It says Kumiko's dad. Please, you need to find my daughter. Will she get kidnapped again? My name is, Sono. You need to find my Suno. You need to find my daughter. Kumiko is taken. That's our girlfriend, too. Now, she's not our girlfriend when we're the detective guy. She's our girlfriend before we died. She's our girlfriend from before. Not the detective's girlfriend, our girlfriend. She was kidnapped, and in all the commotion, you're the only person that showed up. She was taken by somebody named Sid Davis. Please save her. We're asking you. We told the police, but they said they couldn't help. Please save our daughter. We'll pay you anything. You accept it? Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you. Please save our daughter. Thank you for taking it on, Mr. Kuzunoho. I heard that she was seen in the Central District. Let's save. She was seen probably City Hall, because that's where we gotta go next, I think. Probably in City Hall. That old man is your girlfriend? No, this is the father of our girlfriend. Check our email. His father. Mother. Let's see. Welcome. Your mail, be good. Be good. Let's meet sometime. Redman still wants to meet? When am I ever gonna meet this guy? I got this one email from him. Talk to the fortune teller lady. Well, good job in the Chinatown thing. You got the payment directly from him, right? By the way, apparently there's some connection between the Tendo group and the city council. They used to be friends. They go way back. Okay. Yes, that makes sense to me. Okay, what am I thinking? Check the gun store. Gun store. See if there's any new guns. Because it said this is the third part. Might be new. Then we could be. Welcome, Kuzuna. Take your time. Browse, take your time. Okay, what do you got? What do you got for me today? No, I think these are the, well, I don't know. Luger MP9, I already have one of those. Ingram M10. Only guys can use this one. The front row. 50 accuracy, 104 impact. Seems like there's a couple new guns, kinda. The Ingram M10, I don't think it was here before. Whatever this thing is. Bajura Mace. Sure. What does that mean? 2 to 4, 76. So it's pretty good. 2 to 4 hits. Pretty good. I wonder what we're using. 115 2. Oh, that's, I see. That's pretty good. Okay. Later, be careful out there. Okay. What am I thinking? What day is that? It's Thursday morning. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a break of the stream, and then gonna come back. What do I want to do when I come back, though? I gotta get something to eat now. Now, I wasn't hungry earlier, but now I should probably eat something. So I'm gonna take a break, get something to eat, and the stream will come back. I don't think I'm gonna play this though. I think I'm gonna do something else. Options are, what are the options? Dragon Quest 3, Hiragami 2, maybe. I don't know if we just start Hiragami 2 in the middle of the night. I don't know if that's a good idea. Okay, Dragon Quest 3. Or... what are the games we're playing? Could mess around in that Evangelion simulator game that we played once upon a time. That'd be cool. Could try a game. We had Road Rash. I'm kind of stuck on Road Rash. I don't know. I guess I'll think. Let me, if you guys have any requests that we'd like to see, you're like, hey man, I wish I could see this or that. Let me know. We'll figure out something to play. Get back. Figure out something to play. Play something. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out. Let me play you out. Let's do an Akira the Dawn song. Fine. I'm gonna work on the NFT idea while I'm on break and think about how I'd like to release them. I think what would be cool would be packs, and then you get a couple cards. Which Road Rash? It was 3D. It was the PC one. I think that's 3D. The PC one. Road Rash PC, which I think might be the same as 3D. Not totally sure. It was the PC one. Alright, later guys.
It's not music, it's music plus. The old frame used to be yourself. Anybody ever used to give you that advice? Be yourself. Terrible advice. Here's the reframe. Become a better version of yourself. Become a better version of yourself. If you're satisfied being yourself, people aren't going to want to be around you. You're not that good. You need some work. And you should admit that you're a work in progress. People will like you better if you admit you've got some work to do. Try being better. You should be working on some kind of a system or process, or finding some way to be the improved version of yourself. You should be getting smarter, healthier. You should become wiser, kinder. You should be trying to get your depression down and get your mental health better. You should be trying to get different in every possible way. Become a better version of yourself. Become a better version of yourself. People ask me if when I hit it big with Dilbert and I went from not having money to doing well, people ask me if being famous and successful changed me. Did it change me? Well, I hope so. That was the whole point. Why would I go through all that work to be the same person? Everything that I do has at least a secondary ambition of changing me. Like, I don't go to the gym because it doesn't change me. I don't work hard in my career because it won't change me. I do it so it will. If I want to feel confident, what am I supposed to do? Just sit in the chair and try to gin up some confidence? No, I'm going to go do something. And then if it works, guess what? I get more confident. Every day in every way, I'm trying to figure out how to be like a little bit better version of myself. Become a better version of yourself. you the key to success is be yourself, you're getting some bad advice. Be better. Just be better.